Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Raw Impact Africa TV. And today is the first day of April 2021. And guess what? It's the first episode 2022. Sorry. And guess what? It's the first episode of Freaky Friday here on Raw Impact Africa TV. I am really super excited seeing all of you here today. Yeah, March was actually a very turbulent month in Nigeria, but all the same, we still give God thanks for making it possible for us to see this day. Right now, today we're going to be talking about a couple of things. Yeah, we'll be talking about a couple of things, and we're also expecting some guests here in our midst. So, my name is Emmanuel Ayaba, and I'm going to be your host. It's always really excited each time I see you. It's been an incredible journey here on YouTube. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has kept us here. You understand? It's been really awesome all these years. It could be discouraging at times, it could be sweet at times, it could be tempting at times. There are times when we feel like giving up, but guess what? We never gave up. We were strong, we just kept on going and going, and here we are right now. I actually want to use this opportunity to say, to give you some very good news. Our YouTube account has been monetized. Woo! Yeah, you might like, what the heck? Why is he really excited that his YouTube account has been monetized? You know what? When you try running a YouTube, you actually understand what it means for your account to be monetized. It's actually not as easy as you think, but we've been at it for the past few months now, and here we are. You understand? So I'm really super excited that our YouTube account has been monetized, and God's been faithful. I want to say special thank you to everyone who has, kept us going all these years. It's actually not been easy. you know it was really not easy, but we're here. I want to say a special thank you to everybody. Thank you to especially my sweetheart, my wife Patayaba. She's been very instrumental to all of this. The nature of my job, I can a little bit busy at times, but she kept on pushing, telling me, well, you know what, let's go. And finally here we are right now, and our YouTube account has been monetized. So very soon, Urgent 2K is actually not going to be an issue anymore. If you just need Urgent 2K, do not hesitate. Just ask for Urgent 2K, and you get what I'm saying. We will definitely want to assist with some Urgent 2K, but that's only on one condition. You must subscribe to our channel. Yes, you have to subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, like them, and talk to people about our videos. If you'll do all of this, then I promise you, Urgent 2K, it's actually not going to be an issue. Yeah, it's actually not going to be an issue anymore. But yeah, for you to be part of this, you just need to watch our contents, share them, like them, talk to people about them, and we will definitely do the needful by giving you Urgent 2K. All of that money you used to just browse and make fun without really getting any important thing out of it. Why don't you try and see how you can use it to watch some of our content? And guess what? We would definitely do the needful by making sure we give you Urgent 2K so that you can watch more and more of our content. All right, it's been a very traumatic week. It's been a very traumatic month. So many things have really happened in Nigeria over here, and we are actually going to be talking about a couple of them. I'm also expecting a guest from Lagos. She's going to be joining us to share some insights into some stuff that are happening. The first thing we're going to be talking about this evening, for those of us who are just joining us, the first thing we are going to be talking about here is okay. I think we have someone. Okay, this is Benny Benny. Oh, Benny. How are you? Benny is calling all the way from Zamfara State. Wow. Well, people are actually connecting to us from far and wide. Benny is coming all the way from Zamfara State. He's the SA to the executive governor of Zamfara State on media, and I think he will be joining us very soon to share some insights into what's actually happening in Zamfara State. Thank you very much, Benny, for coming around. We appreciate you, and we really hope to hear more from you. So, as I was saying, over the week, there was the APC convention, and so many things happened. You understand? I actually gave a warning that if you are looking for your wife, you're looking for your spouse, you're looking for your girlfriend, the only place you should look for them is actually in the FCT. Because, as a matter of fact, people travel from from far and wide just to be part of the convention, even those who are politicians and those who are not politicians. The truth about the matter is politics. There are a lot of we call them sensitive materials. Sensitive materials are very, very necessary and important in elections time. So, as a matter of fact, sensitive materials actually flew into town, and it was not as sweet as it ended, because some sensitive materials could not go back the way they came. Yeah, it was that bad. Some sensitive materials that came could not go back the way they came, and we were told, "Oh, Amechi, how can you say good morning by this time? Amechi, thank you for coming, but it's not good morning. I don't know where you're calling from, except okay, I think Amechi is calling from California. Well, California time, is it good morning now? Because she's telling us good morning. All right, Amechi, how are you? It's good to have you around. Thank you for coming. So, as I was saying, a sensitive material came for the APC convention, and we actually don't know where she came from now, but we knew she was here for the convention. And guess what? She was found dead in a hotel room here in Abuja. You understand? Now I begin to wonder now, where might she have told her people that she's going to? Is it possible she said she was going for assignment, she was going to church, she was going to, for whatever reason, wherever she went to, but the truth about the matter is she didn't go back alive. You understand? Her corpse was found dead in Abuja. It's really, really horrific. It's really, really terrible. She came to be part of the convention, and unfortunately for her, she didn't make it. It's really, really super pathetic. It's one of those things that we one of those challenges that we're bound to have in life. There's an adage where they say life, balance. You actually are not sure of where you're sure of where you're going to, but the possibility of coming back is actually something you're actually not too sure of. So be that as it may, the young girl was found dead in a hotel room, and I don't know how far the investigation has gone, but unfortunately, we just lost a soul who actually came all the way for the convention. It's really, really pathetic, but all the same, there's nothing anybody can do. She's gone, she's gone. But this is actually supposed to be like all right. So it's possible for you to go to some places, but the possibility of coming might actually not be there. Okay, yeah. Amici also just joined us now. I think she's joining us all the way from California. Amici, thanks so much for coming. We really appreciate
Hello, Mr.
your coming.
Emmanuel. I want to contribute to the
Yes,
person
Amici.
that died in the hotel room.
All right, go ahead,
What
ma.
did she go to do there?
Yeah, she came as a sensitive material for the convention. And as a matter of fact, she didn't make it. That was the
Did she
problem.
die a natural death or she was on top of a man? What happened exactly?
Well, we can't tell who was on top of who, but what was sure of is that she came as a sensitive material, but she didn't go back the way she came. So who was on top of who at this point in time doesn't really matter. But what matters is she came as a sensitive material and she didn't go back the way she came. That is actually what happened, man.
God rest her soul.
Yeah, it's one of those things, and this goes for some ladies, who try to think they want to have fun, but it doesn't always end the way it starts. You understand? It doesn't really end the way it starts, and it could happen like that. That's what really happened. All right, thank you very much, Abigail Amechi, all the way from California. We appreciate you coming to be a part of this. As a matter of fact, Amechi celebrated her birthday. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? So she had to travel all the way from Nigeria to California for her birthday party. And yeah, she's really chilling and she's having fun over there. So we can't wait for her to return. All right. So as I was saying, the woman has been her corpse was moved um, by the police, and she's yeah. May God rest her soul, and we pray that some girls will actually learn to be extremely careful when they go out for such programs and such events, because it's actually not easy. Wow, I didn't check. Okay, yeah, Mr. Benny, how are you? Hello, Mr. Benny, how are you? Hello, Mr. Benny, can you hear me? Hello, Ben. This one. Yeah, Mr. Ben, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing today, Mr. Benny?
We thank God for everything. How is everything happening around you?
Yeah, we're cool. We're fine. We thank God. So, how is Zamfara State this evening?
Well, Zamfara is cool.
Mm.
There's so much shit now, but we are still managing.
Wow, awesome. That is good. So welcome to Freaky Friday, and today we're looking at a couple of things, especially the young girl who came to Abuja as she came for the convention, and the next day they saw her in the hotel room dead. So what do you have to say about it?
Wow, that is a very terrible incident.
Mm,
I happened to be in that convention, but
mm,
a lot of things happened though. But this particular girl of a person I don't know, was she
mm.
a delegate or a party member that
Yeah.
got lodged in the hotel or wherever.
Mm,
So it's quite an unfortunate incident. I don't really have much to say, but I think for the young people, you need to um, be careful of whatever you're doing, most
mm.
especially the opposite sex, like the ladies,
Okay.
because I'm
Mm,
sure parents or the guardians might not really know if she was in Abuja for the convention, or maybe she's an Abuja based person. So you need
mm,
to be careful because the area we are now, one need to be very, very careful and cautious of any movement you're making.
mm.
But I really sympathize with the lady, and I pray her soul rest in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really pathetic. You understand? It's really pathetic. It just goes for some people to be careful, people they hang around with. careful people they mingle with, and yeah, basically that's it. Because going it's easy, but you're not really sure if you're going to make it back, and that's actually
Exactly.
what really happened. All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Ben, for coming around. And I hope you're going to be with us for some time because we have a couple of other things to talk about. Especially, I heard you're a football lover. Sir. How true is that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm a football lover, but I don't have any fan. I'm not a fan to any club.
Okay, you're not fan to any club. Okay, now we're not talking about club football this evening. Now, Nigeria, as a matter of fact, just it cast out of the World Cup. What's your take on that?
Well, it has been a very a power tussle of a thing. Who is greater? I think
Mm.
we started by arguing which jollof is sweeter, and now we now generated to football, which
Mm,
football normally it's a peaceful game that unite people, but
mm,
it now tends to be like a world war.
mm,
We played the draw game in Kumasi in Ghana last week before
mm,
losing to them at the Moshood Abiola Stadium, which ended
mm,
a 1-1 draw game. But
mm,
based on FIFA conditions and terms, they had to
mm,
eliminate Nigeria. It was
mm.
it was so glaring that they were not ready for Qatar 2023. They were not
Oh, they
ready.
weren't
The Super
ready.
Eagles, yeah, because
Wow, that's
I think I
serious.
put the blame on coach Austin Eguavon because
Mm,
I think he wasn't sound enough to read games. Because as a good
okay.
coach, you have the class of players we have in Super Eagles, our national
Mm,
team. They are top notch, playing both home base and foreign base in Premier
mm,
League and other big clubs. And yet, what I came to realize that football is not just about clubs; it's
mm,
about the coach.
mm,
Knowing what to do at the right time, who to change and who to play in a particular wing. But it's
mm,
just an unfortunate thing that we couldn't make it to Qatar, and we were hit by our rival, the Ghanaian.
mm.
So this time around, Nigeria has gone. Ghana no go again. So Ghana went
Ha.
to are going to Qatar, and
Mm,
Nigeria is going nowhere. So it's really sorry, but well, like I was talking to some of my friends. I was like, what do you expect? What do you expect in a country that a lot of things are happening?
mm,
And the day they lose the match, there was an incident that happened in the country, and people
mm,
were really like, "Oh, there's no need for them to qualify when things are happening and the authorities are not taking major action." So
mm.
it's something we need to sit back and know how to salvage ourselves from all these things happening.
Mm. All right, thank you so much for that insight into this incident. A lot of things really, really transpired, and the part that really got me sick was the fact that youths now had to go into destroying some amenities of the government. Like
Exactly. Exactly. I really kicked against that behavior. That was
mm,
so bad. I
mm,
I I watched other matches, other qualifiers, and even Egypt.
mm,
Egypt could not qualify. I do. Mohamed Salah was kind of mocked, but
mm,
none of these African, both European countries and African, none of the countries vandalized
mm,
anything at their own stadium. But
mm,
I don't know. No matter what, this just you just took me back to NSAS period when they were
mm,
vandalizing, they were burning down things, not knowing that we are incurring a lot of things that we are going to pay. And if you look at
mm,
it very well, you find out that it's just the youth
mm,
that we're doing all these things, and we keep glamoring that we want to be into power, and then you can't even control your anger. So I really kicked against that attitude and character that they exhibited. It's a
Mm.
no-go area. If we keep spoiling things like this, who are the ones that are going to repair them? So
Mm.
it's not a welcome attitude at all. I really frown
Yeah,
about it. It's not good at all. No
it
matter
was
your
really.
grievance, you can still go home, and then it's just a game of football. It's not
Mm,
a do or die affair.
at all. It was really it was really pathetic, for what really happened. It was really
Yeah.
terrible. But all the same, we just have to keep on pushing, and we'll keep on pushing,
Okay.
and believe that things will, somehow get a little bit better. But basically, what is supposed to come? I'm trying to send them right. All right, so Mr. Benny, thank you very much for your insight. Now, where I have a problem with is that we are thinking football alone can just be okay. Now, it's not possible for us to get football okay when head, the head is sick. The
Yeah.
head is sick, and we are clamoring for football to be cool. Yet I see that not really going to happen. The head is sick. Let's cure the head. Then every facet in Nigeria will be fine and okay. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's very true. It's very okay for. Excuse me, sorry. When there's this saying that when the head or any part of the body is in
Mm,
pain, the whole body suffers.
sure.
So, what I think we should do as a nation is to put things in order,
Mm,
because when the head is well or healthy, every part of the
mm,
body, every sector in the country will definitely
mm.
do well. If you
Yeah.
check critically, nothing, I mean nothing is happening in this country. Sorry to say,
Oh,
nothing,
it's
nothing,
true.
nothing is happening. A lot of things are just going the wrong way.
Mm,
So there's hunger in the land, a lot of things. There are no jobs, there are no money, or even there's money. Nigeria is rich, but it's just circulating within these people. That is why
mm,
nothing good is
mm.
coming out of it.
Happening.
So it's really affecting the other sectors, even the sports sectors. That is why we are where we are today, based
Mm.
on football and other sporting activities. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will shock you that during the Olympics, someone I have a close pal that went. Is an athlete. He went, and you discover that kits were given to them, and the official, to tell you how deep in corruption has eaten into our country and the sectors, that even the
Mm.
officials hold all those things. Well, I think a company supported them, and they hold all those things and did not give it to the athlete. The official took
Mm-mm.
them. So you see how bad it is. Then tell me, how will an athlete perform better? I remember
Yeah.
some players were complaining far back that the federal government promised them houses and stuff like that. They don't keep to their
Mm.
promises. So you see that it's really bad, man. It's really killing our nation. It's really killing our image as a nation, as a country. It's
Mm.
really bad that nothing is happening, and with this kind of development now is it's bringing the image of Nigeria and Nigerians down.
It's
So
really, it's crazy. I can tell you for free. It's really, really crazy. Things just need to be done properly to get Nigeria working. We just have to get Nigeria working. We just have to get Nigeria back to its Lord's glory. The glory of our country is going. If you look around, there is actually no sector that you can say, okay, this sector now is working very well.
Not
There's no
not at all.
sector, no sector. So how come? How did we get here? I begin to wonder, how the hell did we get here? Can't we just pick a particular sector and now say, okay, oh, this one now is working, this one now is not
Mm.
working? None of them is working.
No.
And every day we keep on saying, leaders of tomorrow, whereas there's no indices to show that we are headed somewhere. So it's really pathetic, my brother. I don't really know what we're going to do. It's crazy.
Yeah, thank you so much, Raw Impact, for this platform, for giving us the opportunity to air our views and
Mm.
say our minds.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother. We appreciate you, and we know you'll be safe wherever you are. You continue to be safe, and always be careful and look your backs, and always try to do the right thing, and to make our country a better place. Nigeria
For
being
sure.
okay, it's not a one man thing. All of us must put our hands on the plow to make it work. When we all put our hands to make it work, then Nigeria can actually be a better place. So thank you so much for coming around.
Thank you.
All right.
And to all my Muslim brethren, as they celebrate this Ramadan, there shall be peace in Nigeria.
Amen. Amen. Inshallah. All right. That was Mr. Benny. He all the way from Zamfara State. He's been able to share a few thoughts of how we could make Nigeria a better place. The challenges we've had. It's been really a hectic period here in Nigeria. First of all, we talked about a lady who um, came for the convention, and the next day they found her body, not in complete, but well, she had to pass on, and we pray and we hope that she's in a very good place. And we also looked at the incident of the Super Eagles. It was a very, very disgraceful outing for them. There was so much expectation, that the Super Eagles are going to go very far. But as a matter of fact, the whole country is in comatose. There's so much quagmire in the country, and things are not really working the way they should work. And so we end up having everything, being lopsided, everything not working the way it should work. And so what do we get? Football is suffering, sports is suffering, the economy is suffering. And where I have a very big problem is the people who are actually putting us in these chaotic positions are all vying to be one thing or the other. So I begin to imagine, how are they planning to do that? They want to be this when the smallest of them all, which is to give us good leadership, they have not been able to do that. In my next video, I'm actually going to do a live on presidential aspirants who should never think of contesting elections, because they've not been able to prove themselves in some positions that they were given. They've never been able to prove themselves right in that one. So how the heck do they think they can now govern a country like Nigeria, a very complex country like Nigeria? How are they going to do that when they have not been able to handle the very little positions that they've had before now? We're going to be talking about that in our next video. So we look forward to having that conversation, and I'm going to call some political analysts who will be on the ground to throw some light into the political fear of the country. So on the other hand now, Super Eagles, as a matter of fact, is used to be one of the biggest and greatest team in Africa. But since after USA 94, we've actually not had any good team again. The best time we had a good team was USA 94, And after Houston 94, we also had Atlanta 96. After Atlanta 96, I tell you something, we've not been opportune to have any other good team that can make Nigeria a better place. It's actually a very big problem, So right about now, we just had a qualifier. The first leg was played in um, inside Ghana, and it was goalless draw. And they now came to Nigeria to play in Abuja Stadium, and it was now 1-1 draw. So when they did the whole goal aggregate thing, Nigeria incidentally left the tournament, and we all as Africans just have to do nothing but support Ghana to see how far they can go in this tournament. But the timetable for group matches just came out, and as a matter of fact, Nigeria is actually, I said no, so Nigeria, Ghana is actually in a very very tight corner. Portugal is in that team, Argentina is in that team, and I think Mexico is in that group. Then Ghana too is in that group. So I am actually wondering how they are going to survive it. But we pray that they survive it well. It's an African country. We have nothing to do but to see how we can support them and make them to come out tops in this tournament. But so much really happened. During this tournament, a man actually traveled all the way from Kaduna to watch the match. I'm beginning to imagine the heartbreak he's going to be having. I'm beginning to think how he's going to be going home. Knowing that his transport was actually in vain. He traveled and he came, and as a matter of fact, um, nothing really happened. Nigeria went back the way Nigeria had what they had. It was really terrible. And now it didn't just end in us losing the match. We now need to start looking for money to begin to build our stadium all over again. Because the stadium was really, really, really destroyed. You understand? The stadium was destroyed. The spoiled so much. That's actually a taxpayer's money. I don't actually believe in destruction. When you destroy, just like in the era of NSAS, when NSAS came, so many things were destroyed, and guess what? Somebody just has to pay for that, and so destroying things uh, is actually not going to solve a problem. Let us begin to look for more diplomatic ways of airing our views, airing our opinions. We don't go destroying stuff that the government is actually going to pay so much money to get. As a matter of fact, in the time of the NSAS saga in Nigeria last year, we noticed that so many property was destroyed. And now, who pays for all of that? Somebody must pay for that. So I still feel it is not too okay um, it's not too okay to fall a victim of all of those situations and circumstances. This is Raw Impact Africa TV. If you're just joining us, it is Freaky Friday. It is Freaky Friday, and we're trying to talk about some of the issues, some of the challenges that we have had as a country. Go nowhere, for I'll be right back. Let me just fix something. I'll be coming soon. All right. Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is Raw Impact Africa TV, and today we are it's a Freaky Friday here on Raw Impact Africa. It's Freaky Friday today here on Raw Impact Africa TV. We have three more things to talk about before we will be signing out. All right. Recently, we've been trying to move from the our mode of transportation. You know, there are basically four main modes of transportation. We have the air, we have the road, we have the water, and which other one? Oh, there are three: air, water, land, and train. And most recently, we've been trying to hibernate to the train, but it's beginning to be a death trap for travelers because people now see that as a means of stopping people. You understand what I'm saying? So definitely, there's been a very serious train attack here in Nigeria, and people are actually being killed. You know, it's really pathetic. It's pathetic because people really some were kidnapped, some were killed, and so much really happened. You know, it's really unfortunate. And now, what beats my imagination is that uh, Kaduna State seems to be one of the state that has the highest number of paramilitary establishments. And I begin to wonder, a state that has so much paramilitary establishments, why will it now be so open and prone to attacks? You know, the NDA is in Kaduna State. The airfield, a military airfield, is a military air base in Kaduna State, and a couple of other security agencies are there. But it now begins to seem as if that's where the bandits now want to launch their attacks. Over time, it's been happening, and nothing is done. Wow, Mary Queen Longman, thank you for coming. It's good to see you. Thank you, and it's been a while. So, how come we can't even begin to know how to handle these issues and challenges, and they keep on repeating themselves? It's not as if we don't have a government. What can be done? Is it that we no longer give credence to what's happening in the country, that we allow things like this to happen? It's not supposed to be like that. Something has to be done. We should stop politicizing everything. Let us call a spade and not an instrument of husbandry. All what we do is we just keep on saying about it, talking about things. If anybody commits a crime, be it a Christian or a Muslim, do not handle the person based on his religious background. What we should do is, if a Christian commits a crime, treat him as a criminal. If a Muslim commits a crime, treat the Muslim as a criminal, and not to ask questions. If somebody does something now, if anybody commits a crime, what happens? Everybody begins to say, okay, is the person a Christian or a Muslim, or is the person a Muslim or a Christian? It's not supposed to be like that. You understand? So let us begin to see how we can change a couple of these narratives so that we can all breathe fresh air. We can all have a future for our kids. We should have a future for our children unborn, our generations unborn. Because whether we like it or not, our time on this earth is actually limited. It's actually not going to be too much. We're not going to live here for too long. Before you know it, we'll all be leaving the space for the new generation to come. So the best we can do is to create an enabling environment for people to stay, for people to live, for people to cohabit and do the right things to be done, not for us to just continue complaining and saying about things that do not change or make or improve. How do I add this? These guys, you can't even have around time. We just continue complaining, talking. At the end of the day, nothing good, nothing well happens. All right about now, we are going to be talking about our last topic for the evening, which is on autism spectrum disorder. Now, globally, second April of every year is known worldwide as World Autism Day. Now, autism is is a mental health disorder which works more with kids. And tomorrow, incidentally, is World Autism Day. We were expecting to have the MD of Zama Institute this evening to share with us, but unfortunately, she's not here. But whatever it is, tomorrow I'm going to be giving you live recordings of that program. You know, we're going to be having a walk from Beggar roundabout to end up in Zama Institute. Now, why the work? The work is meant to create awareness for people living with this disorder. You know, I have an opportunity to make a movie on autism spectrum disorder, and that's actually what opened my mind to the problem, and a lot of persons are suffering from it. So, as a matter of fact, we will be giving you a live presentation of that work tomorrow here on Raw Impact Africa TV. So just hook up in the morning from 7:30 in the morning to maybe 12 thereabout. We'll be showing you excerpts of what is happening there. Okay, I think we have a masseuse therapist. She just joined us right now, all the way from Lagos. Joy Toria, thank you for coming. Finally, you were able to make it. How are you doing today, Joy? How are you doing today, Joy Toria? Thank you for coming. It's good to have you here. You are supposed to be live on the channel. What you will do for us, Joy, is click the link. Okay, I just sent you a link now. Just click on that link, and I will add you up immediately so that you can be part of this conversation. All right, for those who are just coming in, Joy is a therapist. She wanted to just talk to us a little about therapies, the need for you to get your body checked. She's a professional masseuse and therapist, you know, so she wanted to be part of this program. So she's been trying for some time, but she's going to try again. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, maybe some other time we might want to have her. So autism tomorrow is World Autism Day, and we hope to create awareness on autism spectrum and talk about it, make people to know about it, make people to know how to live with it. Because the only way to deal with this problem is to understand how to live with it. Tomorrow, you're going to be hearing more about autism spectrum disorder tomorrow, and um, and know how to deal with it in case you have it. The truth about the matter is, it's actually not an easy thing to deal with. You know, I can tell you for free. I've been able to stay around them. I've been able to do something with them. The movie we shot sometime in September is actually on autism spectrum disorder, and we did another one for Reset Foundation here in Abuja. They were all on autism spectrum disorder. I can tell you, those people, parents of such kids, you know, it's just by grace that they can really cope and stay with their kids. All right, that's all we're going to be having on Freaky Friday. On Freaky Friday, we talk about so much, talk about life, talk about relationship, talk about love and everything, marriage, relationship, career, opportunities, and everything. Health, we talk about everything on this program. So we'll be coming your way again next Friday. But for tomorrow, we're going to be giving you a live recording of the World Autism Day. We're going to be having that tomorrow. So keep in touch with us for more of such programs. If there's anything, just anything you want me to talk about on this channel, do not hesitate to let me know, and I will be talking about it just for your viewing pleasure. It's been awesome having you around. I want to say a very big thank you to Benedict Eyaba, all the way from Zamfara State. I want to say a big thank you to Joy Toria, all the way from Lagos. Mary Queen Longman, thank you so much for coming. Pat Eyaba, want to say thank you for coming. And we also want to be thanking Abigail Amechi. She's okay. Queen, all the way from Senegal. Queen, thank you. Queen, I think you can actually connect also with Joy Tore. Joy Tore lived almost all her life in Gambia, so you people can also connect and build up opportunities from there. Thank you. I will really, really want to come to Senegal one of this time. I hope I heard you guys made it to the World Cup. Congratulations. So see you in Qatar. You know. So Abigail, thank you from California, but you didn't send us cake. But unfortunately, we want to say thank you for being part of this. You took out time from your hotel room in California to come and spend some time with us here in on Freaky Friday. So we really want to say thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you. Joy, thank you for trying to connect. You couldn't next time. I think we're going to start earlier to pull you through StreamYard so that you can be part of this wonderful program. I want to really say a big thank you to all of you and hope to see you some other time. All right. Good night, people, and God bless you.